Don't equate racism with hate. All of them, because racism entails no, anyone cannot be racist because racism entails a power. There is a power. You can get a benefit off of that. I cannot go in and gentrify any community in this country. White people can. Why can't I do it? Because I don't have the resources and the money to do it. We don't do that. We don't come into communities. Do you think I could go into Upper Arlington and Columbus, Ohio and gentrify that community? No, you know why I couldn't? One of the reasons why is because most of those white people in those communities own property or own their homes in that community. So it'd be very, very difficult for me to go gentrify. As opposed to them coming to the inner city where we live and taking our communities and gentrifying them because we don't own. Because we, again, don't control resources. We don't control, and we never have. Why doesn't the black church own and operate a black bank? Why doesn't the black church refurbish and rebuild boarded up homes in the communities where these black churches reside?
When I was talking to Kenny Gamble today, he was explaining, he and his team were explaining to me how they did. They went to Philly and they bought up one of the worst neighborhoods that nobody wanted to live in at the time. And he bought 140 houses. He literally bought the block. He did what a lot of entertainers could do but won't do. He went and he bought just house after house after house, and they have a whole Buy Black campaign in this whole section of Philly. And I was in the neighborhood. It was a nice, comfortable, safe neighborhood. He said, "Oh yeah, in the '70s when we first came here, nobody would come down here because they felt like it was too dangerous." I said, "Really? It feels really safe to me." Right. And and it's interesting that one thing he said was that when he saw that vision back in the '70s, back when Gamble and Huff was really, really big in the music industry, and he went to a lot of his entertainment friends, and he said almost none of them were interested. They all wanted to go buy cars and just throw money away. And he said, "No, let's make good investments and let's build our community up." And he said, so he went and had to do a lot of it on his own.